Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are cooking the most delicious red cabbage you have ever eaten. To make the red cabbage so delicious, we need to have a couple of ingredients. So I have here 2 apples. Tart apples are preferred, 1 onion, some butter, a cinnamon stick, 2 bay leaves, some allspice ground, salt and pepper. So I have here some homemade raspberry jam, which you can replace with any other red colored jam, or if you don't have any jam at home, you can even replace it with sugar. The red cabbage is getting cooked in apple juice and some red grape juice. So the most difficult part probably is cutting this plant in half. For that I used a big knife, but nevertheless some muscle power might come in handy. So that was the hardest part, everything else is just a piece of cake. I start by cutting off the core and then I peel off the outer layers, which are not so nice anymore. So then I cut the red cabbage in quarters and into thin slices. If you are lucky enough to have a food processor, you don't have to worry about getting bluish purple fingertips. If you want to avoid that, I advise you to wear some gloves. So I prepared half of the plant, and you might start to wonder who on earth should eat all that stuff. But the thing with red cabbage is, after cooking it loses at least half the volume. The apples don't just give the red cabbage a nice fruity taste, they also have an important support function. The acid of the apples prevents the red cabbage from losing its beautiful violet color and turning grayish dark blue. So, for the cooking you can use allspice ground or allspice grains. And I have here this nice little tea bag, which helps me fishing them out later. We put a little bit of oil, the butter and the onions in our pot, and we braise them for 2 minutes. We then add the apples and braise them with the onions for 5 minutes on medium heat. Then we can add the red cabbage and we give it a good stir. Then we pour in the liquids, the grape juice and the apple juice. And we season with salt, pepper and the other spices. So we finally pour in our homemade raspberry jam, and if you want to know how to make raspberry jam from frozen fruit in just 3 minutes, I will share that with you in another video. So now we give everything a good stir and then we close the lid and let it braise for 30 minutes. After that time, the volume had been significantly reduced. Now we can take out our spices and we make it smooth with some cornstarch. So I take 1 tablespoon of the cornstarch and mix it with a little bit of water. And I pour it in carefully, spoon by spoon, just to make it a little smoother and less fluid. So that's it for today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment to let me know how you liked my version of red cabbage. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe for more videos and don't forget to click on the bell to not miss the next one. Thank you for watching and I see you next time. Bye bye.